Guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm T.
I'm Millie.
And we are the Gundas.
Yes. So guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. Thank you so much for clicking on the video, and you've been supporting us from like when we started to now. Like, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Just before we get into the video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on the bell, because you don't want to miss any video.
The notification bell, guys.
So today we have such juicy topics, guys. We're going to be discussing the dynamics of marriage, or just like expectations that us girls, you know, we're in our 20s now, the pressure's starting to kick in.
It's getting worse. The pressure is getting worse,
and from every corners of your life. So see, when you hear the word marriage, what do you think about?
I think about misery, being caged. Child, guys, no, it's just that like so around me, like, don't have like great marriage examples. Okay, maybe I have like there and there, but then I don't think that they are enough for me to be like, okay, marriage is like a fairy tale. And like most of the time, even like when you see on social media, see this one's getting divorced, you're like, what? No, that's my couple, and I thought they were perfect.
It's the turn that happens from like the pictures, the lavish birthday parties, the lavish honeymoon, Valentine's Day, and then
the lavish pregnancy shoots.
And then after like a few months, it's over. When I hear marriage, I hear physical abuse, emotional abuse. Cause like if you look at like these couples, after 5 years, it's always, he was abusing me emotionally, physically, he finished my money, he did this. Like, I don't think marriage is such a big thing, like how it was like seeing my grandparents, both my grandparents. I was blessed to like watch like the whole marriage was like, wow, I want that. But now
no, it's actually sad for me, because okay, I don't even have that kind of image in my life, because my grandparents separated when my mom was actually still young, and then she lived with her stepfather, and then he was also abusive and all, and then my grandmother separated with him like I think like about 8 years ago, and then they separated. So like now I don't even know like my real grandfather. Like, I've never met him, and then it's like so sad that like I don't have like a good example of like what a good marriage is. It's like really sad. And then even my parents, they separated, and then you're like, okay,
so the only marriage you've got to witness is like the social media
ones. It's the social media ones.
Would you want to get married?
I don't think I would want to get married, honestly. Like, I have no hope at all, because in my life right now, my parents are divorced, and then you see, and then like, okay, my father is not like in the picture. Okay, he is in the picture, but like not supportive in the picture. Yeah, it's complicated. And then when you see that, and you're like, what? I don't want to get married like at all. And then like you know like as a child raised to think that marriage is like the goal. It's like the ultimate goal.
Don't you think that now the social media changed like your whole view of marriage? Because that's the only example you have.
Yeah, that's the only example I have. But then what's this? Guys, it's literally not social media at all. It's real life, man. It's like just seeing people in real life. Like, I literally feel like they've literally changed my perspective of marriage, because you will see a perfect family, and then all of a sudden you hear that the guy has cheated, and then you're like, what?
When you said it's not even social media, I get it, because when people are outside, or let's say there's a gathering, family gathering and stuff, you'll be like, this family is so cute, they came with matching outfits, they have this, they have that, and then you think like it's so good. Get to stay with those people for 10 months, learn to know their dynamics.
Not even 10 months, guys. I stayed with my cousin, who I thought that, this family is so cute, for like a week, guys. I found out that marriage, guys, it was toxic. the parents always fight. They always fight, and then the mom is always like on top of like the child, one of the girl child, and then is always telling her like negative things about her, yeah, bringing her down and all that stuff. About men is, even if they are unhappy in a marriage, they will ignore that. A man will sacrifice not only his happiness but his life for his family. But the woman will sacrifice her family for her feelings. Women are only loyal to their feelings, nothing else. Which I like totally like I flipped, guys.
I feel like men are so strategic in whatever they do. Mainly because a man will not tell you leave. He will force you to leave.
Amen.
Because women being women, like women, they are so logical in their thinking. They will never just get up and leave. Just like how men will just, I'm going to buy milk, he'll never come back.
He'll come back.
He won't come back. A woman will literally think about all the possibilities, mainly the kids. How many times have you heard women giving an excuse of, I'm not leaving because of my kids?
And it's a lot. There are like a lot of single mothers out there. Like when you actually ask them like why they are single mothers, and then like you get to hear their stories, you're like, what? No, like this guy didn't deserve you. And then I was raised by like my mom. My dad was also there, but then most of the time it was like my mom had to like do like the financial support. Yeah, my dad was there. My dad would support us financially, but then he would support us financially, but then you know that he's doing it because he has to. It's not that he's doing it because it's out of love or he wants to. He's doing it because he has to.
The misconception is men look at like finances or supporting
as
the
love.
Kids financially as love. That's not love.
That's not love.
That's because what you're doing is just you bringing food to the table. I have no memories with you. I don't know. Like literally there are no moments with you where I'm like, oh, that's my dad. But with your mom will literally wake up, go to work, because mostly women work these days. Go to work, come back, make time for you, cook, do this, do that. And men only going to work and coming back, it's a huge chore for you.
And most of the time, even like initiating doing these family activities, you'll find that it's women who will be like, oh, let's go out with the kids. And then you'll never come home and be like, let's go out with the kids. When you actually suggest it, the first thing would be, finance.
How much? We don't have money.
We don't have money.
Like, men like need to understand that bringing food to the table is not everything.
It's not everything, as much as it is like a big necessity in life, but then
the
also
role is not undermined.
But like, okay, kudos to single fathers who are taking care of their kids, supporting them wherever in their corners. Yeah, kudos to them. But then guys, literally 20% of men out of 80% of men, 20% of men are taking care of their kids, and then 80% of women are taking care of their kids.
Men will never sacrifice their feelings. What happens when when a man decides to cheat? What is the following? What happens when a man decides to not take care of his family? Where are his feelings?
All that stuff, hey guys. And then we also saw another
Shadaya tweet.
Another Shadaya tweet, guys. This guy is a menace. Honestly, for me, he's a menace. This tweet, I was like, what? Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, so it says, I think it's more safe to watch than a woman thinks she's such a catch because of a degree, a career, or assets. Even more said when she can't seem to get a man commit to her because she thinks she's intimidating. Of course I'm intimidating. I'm intimidating you. I've got all of those things. What do you have? Yes. I think it's very intimidating, guys, and I think it's actually like really
I feel like when when your aunties sit you down or your grannies, and then they're like, my child, don't focus on men, focus on the books, focus on improving yourself, because this is the advice that I constantly get from my aunties, my grannies, and these are people that are in marriages. So many instances where people like, I want to leave, but how will I support all these kids? So now when Millicent comes in, when she has her own things, meaning that she's only there for love, she's coming in as a unit, right? Now when you know that Millicent has the power to leave, you won't treat Millicent like shit. And that angers men. Men want women to be here, take advantage of them. Like, you literally feel like you have control over a woman. That's what you want. And it angers you when a woman comes in the equation with so much. And I feel like it's men that have nothing that are angered by that.
If I have money and this and that and this, guys, I can honestly be a single parent, because I've got everything I need to support my kids. I'll be the father and the mother of those kids. Because guys, I think actually money rules the world. Because if you have money, you've got everything, guys. I mean, you don't need to be in an abusive situation because you are saying, what's this, I'm staying because of my kids. If you have the money and you are educated, I think
you won't stand for bullshit.
You won't stand for
and
bullshit.
I feel like, what's this?
So it's a
men
flex.
love it when they have the control to manipulate you. If you want to leave, they'll be like, oh, so what you gonna go back to? You think you are used to this life that I give you,
and they belittle you, and then they down talk you. You're like,
so that you won't leave, and you yourself, you won't have the esteem to call bullshit. Cause like, look at people that get abused. They're like, I can't leave because where am I gonna start? Now think abusing a woman who is all that, who has the power, the capacity, and everything to leave this equation, to leave this table or this house. You won't like it.
You actually won't like it at all.
So they just want like to make sure, yeah, here in their palm.
Like, what's this? If like every woman out there had like money, like, guys, I feel like there wouldn't even be marriages, because most people right now, they are just staying in marriages because they don't have a choice. They're staying in marriages because of their kids, because of like the manipulation, the abuse, the cheating. They are staying there because of their kids, and most women are like, where do I start?
Women always think about the quality of life they can offer to their kids. They would rather like stay in an abusive relationship
where you
or whatever, but they know that their kids are going to the best schools, they have the best food and all of that. Women, like, that's why I said earlier that women are very logical. Men, otherwise, they're not. Like, not even a bit.
They're not logical at all, because like, it doesn't make any sense for a guy to leave his family. And most of the time when they leave, actually, guys, most of the time you actually find that fathers draw from supporting their kids
to make the woman
suffer. Yeah, they would withdraw with. Guys, it's something I experienced personally, so like, I literally know it's to make the woman come back.
And you said that's what I'm saying, that I don't understand. Like, I don't understand where that logic is coming from Shadaya, because most importantly, this, like, aren't you supposed to be happy that your woman can take care of herself?
The funniest thing is, these days there is this saying that men like saying, they're like, these days we don't just take any woman.
What do you bring to
the table? I am bringing my bag, honey, my bag, my money, everything, like, my assets, my business. And it's also nice to be also be like in a marriage where you both have money,
you both supportive, you grow. Like, I feel like when it's two of you, you become a unit, you do better, you grow better, you glow better. So when it's the two of you, I feel like, that's why I said that it's a poor man's mind to say that I don't want my woman to have anything. It's the poor man's mind.
It's a poor man's mind. If I've got all of this and then you're not coming for me, I'm intimidating you. So like, what? I'm intimidating you. You are intimidated by me, literally. Because what is the reason? It's
basically intimidation. Because you know that she won't stand for any of your shit. No, it's intimidation. He said it himself. It's intimidation. Guys, so just a closing speech from me till dear old.
Who said I've got a closing speech?
You as do I. So for me, I just feel like if you're a man and you follow Shadaya, please just block me.
Don't approach me.
No, like literally, I don't think I'll be able to. Because once you follow someone,
Yeah,
you believe in what they're saying. So imagine me follow, like you follow me. No, it won't work. So, but anyways, I just like to say that to me, just get your bag. If a man is not approaching you, he's intimidated. Make sure you're like sorted enough to like get like to take care of yourself, your kids. Not even maybe because that the man is shit, is just like his shit, like shit. But also, let's say like something happens to your partner, you'll also be able to take care of your kids without begging people to take care of your kids. And speaking from experience, you don't want anyone to be taking care of your kids. And then just improve yourself.
And to African mothers, and to, okay, let me just say to mothers, encourage your children that marriage is not the end goal. Getting your bag is the end goal, and having money is a big flex. Honestly, it's
good one.
Yeah. See, guys, my closing speech is better than hers. But anyways, thank you guys for watching our YouTube channel, and thank you to all those supporting us. Thank you once again to new subscribers. Welcome to the family. We are the Gundas, and we're here to welcome you with an open heart.
Yo, guys, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Like, just
guys,
and most
why are you not liking?
Like, most importantly, please subscribe.
Yeah,
a lot.
Subscribe, and don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend that the
wait.
exists.
Actually, let's give them like 5 seconds to subscribe while we look at them.
Okay, guys, are you subscribing?
Yeah.
Guys, do you want us to show you how to subscribe?
We'll do a video
on how to subscribe. A full video of how to subscribe, 30 minutes, step by step. This is how you subscribe. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. We are out. The Gundas are out.